Hey, namaste, welcome. I'm JC. JC Yogi, we're here in the Shala, and it's a Sunday afternoon. It's not a great day, it's a great day. And it's just like the International Women Day today. So I really want to honor all these women who does amazing stuff, still do some amazing stuff to support the community. So today practice are going to be very grounded, very deep based practice. And we're going to be seated, lying down, and so on practice. So first we're going to be into a seated form. I'm taking a cross-legged form, you don't have to. I'm sitting on a cushion and the props as well. Let's take a moment to kind of contemplate and come inside. So we'll bring the thumb index finger together with the palms facing slightly upward. Shoulders relaxed. Eyes closed. Let's take a moment to breathe through the nose. And out of the nose. And again. Just fill up your lungs and notice this breath, that connection to the breath. And take that pause inwardly. Whatever's happening outside, whatever's happening in this world right now, let's bring ourselves into the space by being present, being here. Give ourselves this gift, the gift of life, the gift of breath, the gift of this moment that we're living in. And we embrace it. Again. And slowly, whenever you're ready to open your eyes. I want to come to the mat on all fours. I'm going to move the props to seated. I'm going to keep the blocks for a moment. I'm just wearing very comfortable, loosely clothes. I'm having a long sleeve and, of course, a tracksuit bottom. Spread the fingers, start with a cat-cow and tuck your toes. On the inhale, round it in. On the exhale, expand. These are very gentle movement to the spine to bring so much mobility and, of course, stability. Working with the flexion and the extension. This is when we round the flexion and the extension. Allow my whole spine to open. And again, keep going with the breath. So one more. You're going to take either of the needles from here, the left hand in the center, right hand is thread underneath. If you don't need, or you need support on your right shoulder, bring your blanket. Walk the left hand as far as you can forward and start to turn from the mid-thoracic. You're not looking up to the sky. You're looking down towards your right hand or lightly towards the ceiling from a distance. So I'm looking towards the camera on the left corner of my eye. Let's allow my shoulders to drop, my hips to drop back a little bit. I'm not sitting on my heels. Good, and gently the left hand come back. I'm going to turn it your way, so I'm going to keep looking towards you. Take the left arm directly in your direction. My right arm in front of me, face out. Again, hips is stacked. Keeping the breath rhythmic as much as we can. Good, one more time, breathe in. We got a little friend coming with me here. Hello, George. Okay, then slowly come back. So when I take a frog pose, gonna face you. The frog pose, make sure you're on your mat comfortably. So you're both the toe action on the floor. My forearm down, you can use the blocks. is careful on the inside of your knees though, to really deep form for the frog form. So this is inner groin. Again, I'm stacking my hips over. I'm using the elbows on the ground. I don't want to drop all the way, but really this is a kind of little bit fragile on my inside of my knee. So my mat is thick, however you need a blanket is a good way to work. It's how opening in the groin, inner thigh. Keeping the breath nice and rhythmic. Good, and very slowly, when I come up very gently, I go this way on my mat, on the belly, and I'm gonna bring the forearm down, bring the sole of your feet together, knees apart like the frog pose, and I start to push them down. Oh, it's a really deep groin practice as well here. Sometimes the feet doesn't touch the floor, it's absolutely okay. I mean, sometimes they do with me, sometimes they don't. Depends on how your hips, how you feel at this particular time. I want to bring them back up and down. Kind of like the frog form, but on your front, your feet together, and the knees slightly apart. Good, one more time, inhale. Now, come up with the sole of your feet to the sky, like the windshield wiper, knees apart, and very slowly, you can make a pillow by the way, rest your head. Just like I like keep my head up, so I project my voicing towards you. So I start to go sideways with the windshield wiper, and then I'm going to drop both feet towards the left. I'm going to bring my right heel lightly on the inside of your left knee. I'm going to start to gentle circle. Again, depends on the mobility of my hips. I've been doing a lot of driving this week or last week, and been in the Cornwall. And it's a beautiful, beautiful part of the country, the West Country. There's a lot of uphill, downhill. I've been walking a little bit as well with George, who you've seen earlier. And then go the other direction so I can feel my hips when I sit for longer in the car, even though I did a lot of walking uphill and downhill. But of course, you've been driving for a bit as well. Now, all the way over to the right, my left heel is on my right knee. I'm going to start to circle that. I got more mobility somehow. Don't know why. This is the body. I'm gonna go the other way, and then gently release. Now I'm gonna take the left foot as the frog. The right arm like where I the needles. Turn your right palms open. Wrap your left arm behind your back, and then you pull the left shoulders back as far as you can. If you need something under your head, you can use a pillow or rest your head down. Sometimes the head hang feel uncomfortable. So opening the left side of your body, you're gonna bend your right foot, bring your left hand to your right foot and pull the foot as far as you can. Oh, I can feel the quads. Great stretch from here. Once you're ready, you're gonna push the foot lightly against the hand, and I can feel all the opening on my left side of the body. If you need support with your right hand, you can take your right palms lightly under your head. It's another option. Good, now slowly release that foot for a moment. The left leg, gonna go all the way over to the side. I'm not trying to grab my foot with my right hand. If you can, don't worry. I'm gonna bring my right heel in with my left arm, and then gently as I pull, kick your foot against the hand, my left foot against my right hand. And I'm gonna drop all the way over to my left side behind me to get my left shoulder on the ground. You can always use a strap or a great hamstring stretch from here. Inhale and exhale, and one more time. Inhale and exhale. Release slowly. Now your left arm going to go out to the side. I'm going to turn my palms open, my shoulders rotate. I'm going to drop my right foot. I'm going to sit this way to show you behind me. Then the right arm goes over. If you interlace your fingers, you go for it. If not, absolutely fine. You can use a strap Squeeze. I'm pushing the right knee out in your direction. Pulling my shoulders. Oh, I feel so much opening here. Again, I'm letting my head a little hang where you can use a pillow underneath your head. Good, deep inhale. And then release. Slowly, slowly come back to the center. I'm going to take the right knee as a frog form. The left arm going to thread. The right arm goes behind my back. So that I can see how my head hangs a little bit, but please remember you can use a pillow. Then when you bend your left knee, you grab the foot with your right hand. I'm going to get that quad stretch as I bring the foot in, keeping the right shoulder back for a deep thigh stretch. Then I'm going to kick the foot against the hand. I'm going to move the energy into my ribs. Inhale here. And when we take the right foot over to the left hand, I'm going to stay in that form first. Anchor the shoulders, breathe, and then when I drop in your direction, I'm going to take my right elbow, shoulders down, kick your right foot against your left hand. So really, I can feel the intercostal on my right side. This is where I feel tight. That's where my body needed. So the whole idea, you're both shoulders on the ground, and you twist. Good to come up, bend, release. You're gonna keep your left foot nice and slowly down. You release the right arm back. I'm gonna start with my palms down. As I turn my palms open. Then my left hand goes all the way. So you have the rotation, mobility of your shoulders. There's a few videos before you can watch and you can see, oh, this is great. Now I'm taking my knee over. That's gonna drop my hips a little bit and help my shoulders to open up. Inhale. Nice, exhale. And release, nice and slowly. Make it pillow. Rest your forehead down, give that a little shake. Through the hips, and when you're ready, come up all the way to extended child pose. Knees apart, arms extended a little bit. I like to move from underneath your armpit, slightly like a sway action, side to side, just to help release. And when I come to seated, and I'm going to take the right knee bend. Now this is like another form, careful on your right knee, because I'm taking my right foot underneath my left buttocks basically. So I'm sitting on. Using a strap on your left foot, and then careful, because I want to move the energy. My knee is elevated, because my foot's very close to my butt, and that's how the energy goes all the way to the hamstring or to the glutes as well. However, that can impact your right knee. And you know, even though my hand reaches the foot, I like to use the belt just to get that anchor to go deeper through my shoulder as well. My head towards my knee, then I'm going to pull up all the way. Release the belt for a moment. Now, too much, we're going to go twist. If too much was your right knee, of course, take it straight. Your left foot goes all the way on the other side of my right knee. I'm going to hug my left knee with my right elbow, sit my left cheekbone down, left hand on the floor behind you, and twist. Oh, it's a very great twist for the shoulders, for the mid-thoracic spine, for that release of the energy. And with a twist, I always often always like to look forward rather than jerk the neck over and so on. Pushing the hand on the floor behind me to get that deep, deep twist. Nice, slowly relax. So left foot out, or right foot out straight, sorry, left foot bent. And then, oh, this is a little bit on my knee. I had the surgery ages ago, but of course the body remembers and stop you. So notice earlier on the other leg, I managed to go a little bit deeper. This one, because my knee stopping me, it takes some time for the body to remember, say, okay, you're safe here. And also, this can be somehow in the back body stopping you from doing that. See, now I can get a little bit more deeper because my body starts to relax into it. Sometimes we go so quickly, or we have to remember we need to take our time. Good, nice and slowly coming back all the way. So now I'm going to take the right foot over. So as soon as you feel that come up, maybe you need some blanket. I'm going to readjust myself, lengthen. I'm going to hug the right knee with my left elbow or armpit. Lengthen, the right hand behind me, shoulders rotate. And as I turn, look over to the left shoulder, push your right foot down. Oh, it's a deep twist. Good, inhale one more time. Beautifully exhale and take Paschimottanasana or a seated forward fold. One more time, I'm going to use the strap, holding the strap with the loop around my feet. Keep my feet engaged, elbows slightly up towards the sky. Maybe bend your knees or slowly fold in. Again, as I said, because I've been traveling a lot. I mean, the journey from Cornwall to here is about 4.5 hours. And by the time you stop halfway, it's a long time to be in the car, even any time before over an hour. That can affect you when you come out just trying to stretch. That's why it's so medicine, this practice, to help you after a long car journey, or you've been seated in the office for a little longer. Carefully come out and slowly lengthen from here. Let's start to work a little bit so you can have your knees slightly bent. And then let's move the shoulders into any rotation. Go the other direction. And very slowly shake, shake, shake. When you come on your back, stretching the hamstring. Again, another one where we're going to take the right leg up to the sky with the strap, left leg straight or bend. I'm pushing the shoulders down, kicking your foot. So I'm going to show you something we're going to do from what we did earlier on your front, but we're going to do it, of course, by lying down on the back. First, at hamstring stretch. So I'm going to take the belt with my left hand, cross the right leg over, my right hand, grab the little toe of my foot, drop the knee down, and as I cross the leg over, I'm going to try to maintain my right shoulder on the ground all the time. It's a really deep outer hip, groin, adductors into your right leg as your ankles roll out of the twist. Bring the right leg up, release your foot, and then gently let's switch leg. Right foot on the ground, left leg with the strap up. Angle the shoulders, keep your foot up. Breathe in. And up. And again. So the strap goes on the right hand. I'm going to take the left arm over to catch the little toe of my right foot. As I drop the right knee down, kick the left leg over, or this is really deeper for me, it's tighter. My left leg always my hamstring tight. So if I let go of my left hand, I show you on my leg, this is where the middle of that hamstring, the center hamstring, and often goes into IT band as well. So I'm going to keep my shoulders anchored, and I kick the foot into the hand, getting that open. Breathe in. And again, out. Good, slowly relax. Take both feet up. Give it a shake. Happy baby. I'm gonna grab the outer of my feet. Drop the knee down. Anchor the shoulder down. And a little bit rock. And sometimes half circle. And sometimes, as well, really like this, one at a time for the half circle. Oh, it's really good. Then the sole of your feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana, knees apart, and loft on the back, come up, naturally is okay. Engage your abdomen. I'm not pushing my back down. If I push my back down, I'm going to lose the connection to my inner grown hips. I'm going to keep the neutral spine, so my hands run underneath my core engage, pushing my feet, extra rotation of the legs and the outer hip. Very deep. This is too much. Use your feet closer. Slide your feet away. Something you can use it blocks underneath your inner thigh. You can use a strap from the feet in the groin on your lower back, or something I like to use a big bolsters, heavy bolsters across my knee as well. So many ways to work in this pose. So we're just going to be here for another 20 seconds. And that's complete our practice today. Just the last 10. Then gently come up, hug your knees in, give them a gentle roll, circle, always drop to one side, to carefully coming back up to seated. Hope this practice really helped you, because we work in a way for the shoulders to open and really open to the side. We did some twisting, we work onto the hips, inner groin, inner thigh, to help us kind of release that tension in the body from a long time seated in a car, in an office, and so on. Namaste. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch these videos. Please watch out for some more videos coming up soon your way. Apologies, been a little bit kind of like under the weather, the situation and whatever happening sometimes can stop you from showing up for the mat. But then it reminds me every time I come to the mat, you know, everything is okay. Everything else is okay. Just we have to respect and remember who we truly are. Namaste and peace.